Hi, I'm Movie Cat, and you are watching Fantastic Crap. What a wonderful and magical time the 80s were. It has to be my favorite era. You could say I'm a cat of the 80s. In my opinion, the best music, TV shows, cartoons, video games, and movies came out during this time. One B-movie in particular dared to parody its own era as well as its genre. The name of this gem is Terrorvision, and it's pretty much 80s movie, The Movie. This 1986 horror sci-fi comedy was produced by B-movie legends Albert and Charles Band and was directed by Ted Niccolo. I hope I said that right. I hate human names. They can be so hard to pronounce. Anyway, it's time to go back to a time when MTV played music videos and George Lucas wasn't hated by his fans. It's time to brave the channels of horror and tune into Terrorvision. Wow. We start the movie on the planet widely known as the land of obvious toy models. Wait a minute, hold everything. Did you guys notice that too? It's an upside-down USS Enterprise. This is what happens when you let Scotty land the ship. As you can see, aliens are very effective at disposing pizzas that have gone very, very bad. Oh, cool! An intergalactic game of ping pong! Oh my wonderful goodness! This theme song! Now this is how you start a movie!
My TV flipped out! I missed the new Noodles video!
Earth Station Putterman is at it again.
Oh, Daddy!
What is it with all these pictures and stuff in the background? Who decorated this place? Hugh Hefner?
Hi, Gramps!
Hey, honeybee!
Also, it looks like the 80s just puked up all over this poor girl. You probably could already tell that Grandpa is one of those military survivalist nuts. Well, you'd be right.
I think I saw him on MTV!
MTV? Phooey!
No, Grandpa. You're a bit early on saying that. MTV is still awesome at the time. Wait 10 or 15 years, and then you can say, MTV phooey. So, this is the Puttermans. The parents are super swingers. Grandpa is a survivalist nut who lives in a bunker in the basement. The daughter is a city lopper wannabe, and as for the son...
Holy tomato!
Ah! Brain shot! Belly down, soldier, the geeks aren't through with you yet! Bam! Bam! Bam!
Hey! Will you guys grow up?
He is a grandpa's boy. I can respect that.
Jesus!
I cannot decide which of the two here is the most interesting. Mr. Putterman's overacting or the fact that God hates his satellite. After the lightning strike, the satellite miraculously works, and the Puttermans test out their new toy.
Oh, this is grungy. Where's MTV?
I'm a lion, I'm a king.
Leave it. I love this song.
10 minutes in, and we have Porn and Alice Cooper. I already love this movie.
What the hell?
Wow, the satellite comes with its own built-in rave party.
Hello, bloodsuckers. Ready to be turned to stone?
Will you look at those hooters?
Oh, I see what happened here. The satellite got tired of their crap-tasting shows and decided to take things into its own hands and switch to something friggin' fantastic. Once again, as you probably already figured out, Medusa here is a parody of one of the greatest TV personalities and B-movie supporters on the planet, and a huge idol of mine, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. I've always wanted to be her black cat, but she never returns my calls for some reason. Anyway, the daughter's boyfriend, O.D., then shows up.
You gotta come in. My parents want to meet you.
Oh, wow, what a drag.
Jeez, the 80s threw up all over this guy too. It must have been drinking.
Jesus, could you believe that kid?
Oh, I thought he was kind of cute. That punk stuff is just a phase anyway.
Yeah, I know, but don't they know how ridiculous they look?
Very subtle there, movie. As I am sure you already figured out, the lightning that struck the satellite was carrying the monster from the beginning of the film, and now it's in their satellite.
Hey, this looks like a cool movie.
Nice bit of self-commentary there, movie.
Well, do something, you ugly bastard.
Man, this is the dumbest movie I ever saw.
What a bunch of crud.
And even more self-commentary. Oh, wow! Those things, that thing is as big as a battleship! The monster comes out of the TV while they are sleeping and wakes them up. They flee to the shelter, and Grandpa somehow thinks it's a burglar wearing a Halloween mask, so they arm themselves from his massive arsenal and go looking for the so-called burglar. You know, half the challenge of making a video on this movie is that I have to black out half the friggin' background. The monster comes back out of the TV and melts Grandpa with his claw and sucks up the melted Grandpa with his tongue. No, I am not overreacting here. It even eats his pants. Blue jeans, a delicacy to space monsters everywhere. The parents show up with their swinger date couple, and the kid tries to tell them what happened. But of course they don't believe him, and rush him off to his room so that they can go and, get to know their company.
The Pleasure Den.
Wow.
Art collectors, eh?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, that is indeed what that is. Art. Remember the alien who disposed of the monster in the beginning? Well, he is broadcasting on their satellite trying to warn them, but they just take it for some weird B-movie.
It may already be too late.
I don't know. Geez, it looks kind of like that Japanese thing. Whatchamacallit?
I've lost count of the times that B-movies have tried to talk to me. No big deal.
You know, where the Martians steal all the Earth women and knock them up. To repopulate Mars.
That sounds kinky. Is that hardcore?
Fantastic idea for a movie. Martians diddling the women of the universe.
Yeah. You get it, Spiro. Intergalactic swingers.
What the heck is wrong with these people? The monster has the ability to grow parts of his victims out of his mouth and uses it to fool Mrs. Putterman.
Hope so soon? I'm just taking care of business here.
Everything okay, Dad?
Okay? Yeah, I guess so.
Took care of business. Yeah, from the look of him, he took care of way too much business.
I just really love your house here. It's so, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, thank you. We did it ourselves.
Finally, someone comes out and says it. After the police blow him off, the kid calls Medusa and tries to tell her what is happening, but of course she also blows him off.
Sherman. Come here, Sherman.
Oh, did she change her mind?
Come real close to Medusa. All set, Sherman.
Ah! Dick move, lady!
You look so serene, my darling.
Yep, she's a monster.
Eh?
Did she just bite him with her boobs? The monster then eats Mr. and Mrs. Putterman, and then the daughter and her boyfriend return.
Hi, kids. Remember, kids, you do your thing, we do ours.
These people are just as weird dead as they were alive.
Have any of you seen Gramps?
Right here, honeybee. Just taking care of business.
The monster then attacks the kids, but they accidentally remind him of his old master. Saved by the power of rock! The kids befriend the monster, and we get a montage of them showing him things and teaching him how to speak and other such stuff, and they instantly try to exploit him to get rich. They decide to try to call Medusa again to get him on TV, and this time she kinda listens to them and tells them that she may come to check it out, but probably not. That is when the monster sees the old master on TV and freaks out. OD gets a bit too forceful with him, so he bites OD's face off.
I said, shut up, butthole!
You thought I was overreacting, didn't you? No, he literally bites his face off. Suddenly, I can kind of relate to this monster. She actually showed up? That's just unrealistic. Whenever I keep calling Elvira, she just sends the cops.
Oh, now this looks like a happening party.
Oh, and why the heck is she still wearing her costume? The spaceman also arrives to help stop the monster and explain to the kids that the type of creature the monster is used as pets, but sometimes they mutate and turn into ravenous eating machines, and that must be put down. Obviously, something went wrong during the disposal of the monster, and it ended up there on Earth. Medusa then shows up and thinks he is threatening the kids.
Not so fast, asshole!
Well, I bet that's not the first head she's popped. Hey, it's not the real Elvira, so I can make fun of her. Ow. The monster then has had enough of everyone's nonsense. Well, talk about a fatal attraction. Oh, and then we leave off with this.
The studio, Al, and make it snappy. Come on!
Well, this is actually a good thing, I guess. Now they will never stop using her as a late-night horror movie host. Job security to the 10th power. So, that is Terrorvision, a pretty great B-movie that completely embraces the wackiness of both the 80s and the old B and horror movies, which never takes itself too seriously. The creature models and makeup are top-notch and easily one of the highlights of the film, giving us a very fun and memorable space monster, and it's full of great pokes of pop culture of the time, such as late-night horror host and swingers. It's intentionally campy, cheesy, silly, and just plain over-the-top monster movie fun. I give Terrorvision 7 hairballs out of 10. Though, I must admit, giant eyeball monsters always creep me out. I mean, those big, creepy peepers just peering into your soul always just weird me out. And the slime never helps. You ever had the feeling that you were being watched? My imagination is playing tricks on me. Hi, I'm Movie Cat, and you are watching Fantastic Crap. Oh, well, random cough out of nowhere, screwing up my intro. Oh, isn't that just perfect? Wait a minute. Hold everything. Did you guys notice that? 2? Okay, sorry. I added the 2 in too late. As you can see, aliens are very effective at the boobies. As you can see, aliens are very affected. Affected? Oh no! Oh cool! An intercacugu. Also, it looks like the 80s just puked up all over this poo-poo. Also, it looks like the 80s just poop. Also, it looks like the 80s just puked up all over this poor. The word is poor. The parents show up with their swinger date couple, and the kid tries to tell them what happened, but of course they don't, and shouldn't, and wouldn't, and okay. The creature models and makeup are top-notch, and easily one of the highlights of the film. given us a very fun and memorable space monster, and it is full of great pokes of pop. Oh, it's doing so good. So, that is Terrorvision, a completely great part of this breakfast cereal.